team that believed in one-on-one versus another one that believed in its coach?
Well, like I said, we believe in our coach. You know, we really believe in, that he's going to put us in the best situation to win. And he did an excellent job tonight. We believe in ourselves. We believe in our teammates. We feel as though whoever's out on the floor is going to make good decisions, and it really showed tonight.
Do you think when you get to the postseason that the stars are better? Do stars win games in the postseason or teams?
Teams. I mean, because when you go into the games, you scout certain players. It's rarely that somebody scouts the whole team. And with us, especially if you want to make a long run in the postseason, there's going to be grind out games and stuff like that. But when you got a wave of players that you can throw, it's scary.
This kind of an effort tonight, was this reminiscent of some of those Pistons teams?
It was fun, man. I mean, it was fun. It was exciting. Like I said, to be battling, and to get an opportunity to play in front of our fans on national TV. I think the guys did an excellent job of really stepping up that night.
Rip, you mentioned everybody trusts Tom. Were you guys surprised he stuck with CJ down the stretch?
Not at all. It was a situation where, like me and Derek are working our way back, into the system, and we know we're not going to play, 40 minutes a game. We know it's going to be a process, and we knew that coming into the game.
Rip, with Derek today, do you just attribute it to being rusty a little?
Well, I mean, like I said, it's not all about. I always say it's not all about your legs and your win and stuff. When you're away from the game, it's all about timing. Timing and getting your rhythm back. And that takes time. The more you're out there, the better you'll be.
You're on this kind of team before, where you didn't have the 30-point scorers, you didn't have the big all-star names. Was it encouraging to you what you saw tonight, the way to win this kind of game?
Oh, it was very encouraging, man. It was very encouraging to me, man, because it's fun, it's exciting, and I've been there before, and it's like you win championships being a team. When everybody has each other's back and everybody's out there cheering for each other and everybody's putting everything aside for one goal, and that's the win. And it was great. It was great to see that tonight.
Is there significance in this kind of game in the regular season, winning it like you did?
I think it's big, because for us, we want to be playing our best basketball going into the playoffs. But I think the key thing is that we all understand that we need everybody in the locker room. And when you got guys stepping up, coming off the bench, when you get in them situations in the playoffs, in a hard, close game, them guys know that they can come in the game and make a difference.
Does it help at all for the team to see it, like Derek, knowing that he's not going to have a good game, still staying out there fighting?
Well, like I said, we all know it. Like when I first came back, and I'm still coming back now, I get frustrated with myself sometimes. And they be like, hey, man, you miss so many games and whatever. You got to get your timing and your rhythm. And that's the same thing with Derek. It's just timing and rhythm now. Getting back out there, running up and down the court and things like that.
Is there such a thing as teams that are better suited for the regular season and other teams better suited for the playoffs, or does that even exist? No.
Rip, you were just talking about how you're still trying to get back into the rhythm. How many games do you think a guy like Derek's going to have to play before you guys are all sort of in rhythm for the playoffs?
It takes time, it's not something that just happens overnight, because that's just like, at the beginning of the year, if you watch the beginning of the season, the basketball wasn't as good as everybody wanted it to be, just some of the fact that wasn't no preseason and things like that. And, it takes guys time to really get back in the fold of things. So when you're out and you miss games, your mind is telling you one thing, but your body's telling you something else. So you just got to just take your time and just be ready to play.
Can you tell how far away you are from where you want to be?
Well, it's time. Like I said, usually in a normal NBA season, you got practice.
Right.
And you can go up and down. Now it's not. We use our games as practicing, going competing, going 5-5 and things like that. So, the great thing about it, we got great teammates. Guys are stepping up, so it's a good thing.
Thank you. We finally got some